Hi guys, I wanted to share a story with you today, um, and I wanted to give you some reminders about how the chickadees like to read a story and what kinds of things they really listen for. Um, First of all, we always listen for spotlight words, and when you hear one, you can take your finger and push your brain to make sure that word gets right into your brain. Another thing we like to do when we listen to a story is listen for rhyming words, pairs of rhyming words. And so when you listen to a story, whether it's right now with me or from your family or even on Epic, listen to the story more than once. Listen to it once to hear what the story's about. Listen to it twice to listen for spotlight words. And then after you've done that, go back and see if you can find the words and write them down on your skywriting paper. Remember, I attached skywriting paper to one of your daily schedules last week, or maybe it was the week before that. So look for that. If you can't find it, I can send it to you again. I want you to start using the skywriting paper no matter when you're writing anything, whether you're writing a sentence or your spotlight words. Even your math sentences can be written on your foundation skywriting paper. So I did want to remind you about that. And now let's get to our story. This is a favorite author of mine. His name is Kevin Hanks. And I'm reading the story today because it reminded me a little bit of our year. It's all about the seasons. And on the inside cover of, well, we call this a book jacket. It's like a jacket for a book. On the jacket of this book, it says, "Snug and warm, curled and furry, Old Bear sleeps." Red, orange, and brown leaves fly through the air and it is snowing hard. Old Bear doesn't notice. Old Bear is dreaming about being a cub again. He is dreaming about the beauty of the world. He is dreaming about everything he loves. Turn the page and you will see. So that gives us a prediction of what this story is about. The title of the story is Old Bear. Old Bear. It's written and illustrated by Kevin Hanks. Look for other stories written by this author on Epic and see what you can find. Let me know. If you find a good one, maybe I can read that one to you also. That's the author. Look for him on Epic. And what else I would like you to do when you're listening to the story is I'd like you to start thinking about what it was like when you were a little cub. But we didn't call you a cub. We called you a baby. Dream about being little again. When you were home with mom, before you came to school. Dream about that. And maybe you're going to write a sentence about that after the story is over. So think about it so you'll have something that you can imagine. That's what I want you to imagine that while I'm reading the story. Imagine when you were a cub. Kevin Hanks, Old Bear. That's the title page. By the time Old Bear fell asleep for the winter, it was snowing hard. Wow, we didn't see one little flake of snow this year on the ground, did we, friends? Do you remember a day when we were in the nest and the snow was swirling in the air? Everybody was so excited, but we didn't have any snow days. But I remember it. Soon, he was dreaming. Because remember, bears sleep a very deep sleep in the winter. It's a great science word. Does anybody remember the science word for deep sleeping in the winter? Hibernation. Echo. Good remembering. He dreamed that spring had come and he was a cub again. The flowers were as big as trees, and he took a nap in a giant pink crocus. Then he dreamed it was summer. The sun was a daisy and the leaves were butterflies. Part of the sky clouded over and it rained blueberries. Wouldn't that be fun if it rained blueberries? If you were sitting and it was raining something, what would you like it to rain? I think I might like it to rain peanut M&Ms. What about you? Next, he dreamed of autumn. Everything was yellow and orange and brown, and even the birds and the fish and the water. It was a dream, so it could be anything he wanted it to be. After that, he dreamed that winter was back and the world was covered in ice. It was night and the sky was blazing with stars of all colors. The cold went on forever. Sometimes winter seems like that. Are you still dreaming about what it was like when you were little? Maybe you're starting to dream about your favorite memory from your favorite season. I don't know. Old Bear slept and dreamed and dreamed and slept. When he finally woke up, it seemed to him that no time had passed since he had fallen asleep, and he yawned and he stretched. You yawn. You stretch. He poked his head out of his den to see if it was still snowing. He blinked and blinked again. You blink. Blink again. And when Old Bear walked out into the beautiful spring day, it took him a minute to realize that he wasn't dreaming. The end. So, what I would like you to do from this story is pick out your favorite part in the favorite season, draw a picture, and write a sentence. And I'm going to teach a foundations lesson all about writing sentences soon. So stay tuned. Do your best. I know you will. I hope you enjoyed this story, Chickadees, and remember to look for this author. See you soon. Bye.